Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Bree from With Love Bree, and today I'm going to put together a shaker tag. I haven't done a shaker in so long. I was actually not going to do shakers because I couldn't find the acetate that I used because I had a large scrap, and I hate having to cut into another piece of acetate because they're not cheap. And so I was about to skip on it, but luckily I found enough like small scraps to do 4. So I thought I would go ahead and just, keep one unassembled and put it together with you guys. And, I put 3 together just so you guys can kind of have an idea of what we're going to be working with. So the die that we're going to be using is this one right here. I'll have the name of it down below for you guys. But it's this lace tag die. And in my unboxing video, I shared that there are 2 sets of these circles that are nested into each other, and I was saying how it would be really it would be more convenient and efficient if you kept one together and took one apart. So that's what I did, and to be honest, it really did help a lot, so that way I didn't have to worry about washi taping this piece together and whatnot, because I really don't need 2 circles. It does require a little bit more die cutting if you're doing multiples, but if you're like, let's say we're doing 1 or 2 tags, I don't think it's too crazy to keep one of them at least intact. So this one right here is still together, and I have this one here that is not. So I'm going to share with you guys what I die cut. I always do this in the beginning of the video, so if you guys don't want to see this, you can skip it, but in case you guys do create these, you guys know how much of each thing you need to cut out. So I made 2 of each different kinds of tags. The one that we're going to put together today is the one that has just the little dots on the outer edge, just like an eyelet doily, and this one here has hearts, which I've already done 2 of. I'll share these ones close up towards the end when I'm done with this one. But yeah, so that's the one that we're going to be working with today. So for the die cutting, I went ahead and I used 110-pound paper for the bottom layer, and that is this tag layer right here. And then I went ahead and I die cut 2 circles using this outer piece. So again, if you take it apart, you have 2 different circles, and this one here has the stitching on the outer edge, and this I die cut twice out of acetate and pattern paper, because the pattern paper is going to be for the bottom layer, the acetate is to create the shaker. And then for the piece that has the 2 circles nested with each other that I did not take apart, I went ahead and I die cut that out of poster board, foam poster board from Dollar Tree, and that's going to create that layer that we need to add our sequins in. And then for the outer edge, and sorry for my voice, you guys, I'm still sick, so I'm trying to get better here, but this is the outer edge, or another layer from the what is this, the outline one with the nested circles, and I die cut that out of, again, the poster board and the gold mirror paper, or foil paper, whatever you want to call it. So that's going to get layered on top to cover up that foam and the glue, and that's just going to layer up on top like that. So let's go ahead and get started. Going to be a very fast video. I am going to make a couple of the flowers on camera with you guys. So the flowers that I'm going to be using is from the June release, which is the 3D foam flower die. And you guys, this is right now my most favorite die, flower die. So I am so happy that I have this in my stash, and that Erica has this die in her shop, because you guys, the flowers are just so cute. I love how tiny they are, so easy to put together, and of course you can manipulate the petals to create different sorts of flowers. I just went the easy route for this project, and I just layered them on top of each other. So that's what I'm using as well in today's video, and those are the only 2 dies that I used. And then if you guys remember the baby girl dress note card that I created. I did use that floral die as well, and I had extras left over. So for these, believe it or not, from that same video, I had enough to create 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 flowers layered up on top of each other. Some have 3 layers, some have 2. So I thought that was really fun and really convenient, so I didn't have to die cut anything. Only thing I had to die cut more of, because I used 2 of each one, are the leaves. So I did have to die cut that again. I think I did it twice just in case. So I do have extras here on this side right here. And then these are still leftovers from the note card die. So I have a lot still to work with. And all I did was the extras I just put inside of this cellophane, or not cellophane. Is that cellophane? Yeah. This cellophane bag, and I just stuck it behind here, and it just stays behind my die, so that way anytime I need it, I could use it. And I can always die cut other colors too, but the colors I already had cut out matched perfectly, so I'm going with that. All right, enough talking. I usually explain what I did, or what I did, what I did in the beginning, so that way you guys can kind of see what I did to prep my projects for you guys. So what I'm going to do first is I'm actually going to glue this, sorry guys, yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and glue on this gold frame here onto my acetate, because I want to make sure that this is going to be glued on really good, so it just gives it some time to dry while I work on some other things. And it's all personal preference if you like to glue your foam on top of here as well, and then you like to put your sequins on your project and then lay this out on there. But what I like to do is I like to put my foam onto my project and then lay this out onto here. So this will come on a little bit later, but I'm going to work on this one first. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this down, and liquid glue is the best way to go. So I'm just going to go ahead and, oop, it's coming out blue. Hopefully this isn't dry. My daughter wanted water for her toys to swim in, so let me put this down. And you just want to make sure that you don't put a lot of glue, because it will, you know, seep out, and it'll just look cleaner if it doesn't do that. I did have a little bit here on the side, so I'm just going to be careful with that and not smear it. Oh no! I had glue all over the mat. I didn't realize that. Okay. So I'm just going to try to clean this up before it's too late. Okay. Perfect. So I cleaned that up before it got too crazy. And what I'm going to do is just set that to the side. I am going to throw a couple of acrylic blocks onto here, so that way it kind of puts a little bit of weight on there, and it'll hold it down while we wait or work on some other stuff. Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and glue this down, and I think I'm going to have it go like this. And that I'm going to use some liquid glue for. Now that's glued onto there, and then once you have this glued on, or if you want to do it beforehand, if you're going to do your to and from, you could stamp it now. Since I didn't do it on the other ones, I'm not going to do it to this one, but you definitely can. Okay, and now I'm just going to figure out what sticker I want to put on the inside, and I could try this. It's actually cute. It's covering up a lot of the flowers, but I feel like anything will, because it's like right in the center there. Kind of sad about that, but oh well. Maybe, let me see. I have this little bird. No, okay. Okay, so I think I am going to go with this home is where the heart is. I just think that's so cute. And I'm going to put that onto there. Just make sure it's straight. Okay, I think that's better. Alright, and you can put glue too on there, but these stickers I checked, and I tried pulling them off and it wasn't. So now that I have that sticker on there, I'm gonna go ahead and glue this down now, because I'm not gonna add anything else to this. So I'm just gonna add, again, a thin line. This one's not going to on the acetate, so it doesn't really matter. But you do want to make sure that it is fully dry, because or at least like on the inner parts, if it does leak through or seep through, because your sequins will stick to it. But this I did pretty well, and I don't have anything going out of it, so, oh, actually I got a little bit. Just clean it up a little. Alright, and because I am recording, I am going to throw my sequins in. So I'm just gonna get some of this in here. These I've had in my stash, and I have a lot of this still, but half of it fell out. It's all over my floor and in a rolling cart that has all my sequins and my mixing stuff in. So yeah, I gotta clean that up. But it's just this, like, I don't know how to explain, like opalescent white sequin, and I don't know, it's kind of hard to see because of the glare, but I was gonna use like colored sequins, but because I was gonna have like a lot of decoration, like embellishing on the outer edge, I didn't want there to be too much. And then if I added colors and stuff, it was gonna take away from the sticker on the inside, so I wasn't trying to do all of that. So I went with this, and since I have a lot of it, I don't mind. Okay, come on. Now that I'm recording, I just don't want this to fall everywhere. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and grab this and put this on. So you just want to make sure it's somewhat clean. Alright, and then I am going to glue this down. I do switch between my glues a lot, so you guys will see that. I just use different glues for different things, is what it is. Okay. So this one I am going to add on to, here. I just got to be careful. I don't want my head to get in here. But I'm just going to add the adhesive onto here. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and put this on. Just be careful again. Try not to shift it too much so that way the glue doesn't get onto the acetate. I'm just going to hold that down, and then I just use like this container I have of sequins, and I did get questions on this. I'm going to try to do a video of some of the tools I use. I get questions on certain tools that I use, so I might as well just make a video. So I'll try to do that before I move, we'll see. But I did get some, getting glue everywhere. It's always when I record. Yeah, I'm just going to use this to put it on there. It was on my desk, so that's what I was using. And that's going to get put on to there. And this container did come from Target, from their dollar spot during Valentine's Day. So that's when I grabbed those. All right. Next up, I'm going to go ahead and do the flowers. So I'm using this lighter yellow. So I'm going to grab all the ones that I have in here just to see what I can do. Because these are leftovers, so it's really up to you on what you want to do. And you can layer this flower up as many times as you need to. You don't have to do what I do because I switch on and off. I really don't have like a recipe for how I do this, but let's see. Okay, I do have quite a bit of these left over. So there's 3 different sizes, like right here. And what I'm gonna do is, I'm just gonna use this. This is my hot glue gun, like a little drip mat, but I'm gonna use it for this. And all I do is take the 3 petals on the flower and I just use my fingers and I just pinch it upward. So I'm literally just going up like this, and that's it. So what you can do is on your smallest piece, if you want to add your rhinestone now, you can. Only reason why I say that is because if you're using hot glue, your hot glue will want to touch the petals when they're raised. So I'm just going to add a little bit of hot glue and kind of do it now. Just going to put a little bit on there. And I have these here for my stash. You can use whatever you'd like. These ones here are really shiny. I love these. So I'm using them. And now I can lift up my petals. And I need this right here. Okay, so I have 3 different sizes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put hot glue. I hope you guys can see this. If you have to zoom in, you can. I try to, when I edit, I try to get a close-up of this so that you don't have to worry about zooming in. My glue dried. So hopefully I can get this. But, okay, I'm going to put a little dollop of glue on to the back of the flower. You can barely see it because it's clear, and you're going to offset the petals. I always offset my petals, but you do not have to. It does look cute if you have like the 3 different layers and you do line the petals up. It still looks cute that way too, so it's really up to you and what you're looking for. Okay, so that's the middle piece and the larger piece, and what I'm going to do is use the smallest one and put that on top. And this is the one that has the little rhinestone on there, so I'm going to do that and drop that on there. And you can even put them on flat like this, and then once they're all glued together, you can put them up, whatever works for you. I don't mind, you know, having them already kind of brought up and then layering them. It's just that it does sometimes, you know, get tricky if you have long nails or bigger fingers. So again, it's all what works for you. So here's kind of what it looks like. And what I'm going to do is I am going to add a layer at the bottom, and I'm going to leave that part flat. So again, this is optional. You do not have to do this part, but I'm going to offset the petals and put that down. And so that bottom layer is just going to be flat on there, and I have this right here. Cute. Okay, and then how I basically figured out how I was gonna design these tags with the flowers was how many flowers I could make. So again, I was using scraps or little like leftover pieces, so that's why I kind of based it off of how many flowers I could make. But you can, you know, have an idea, you can have a layout, whatever you want to create these. So same with this, I'm gonna figure out like what I can do or make with these. It looks like I only have 2 big ones, 2 medium sizes, and 4 small ones. So I'm thinking I can do, okay, let me layer these. So this is what I do. I just kind of figure out what kind of flowers I can make. Like, do I want 3 big ones? I don't think so. How does my tag look? Okay, this should be dry now. So I'm going to place this here. I think I'm going to do one that's kind of like at the bottom. And I'm going to do... maybe I can do like pink and yellow. Ooh, that'll be cute. Okay, I'm going to do pink and yellow flowers. So let me... this process is going to be the exact same. I'm just going to layer up all my flowers. and I'm gonna mix and match with the pink and the yellow because I want to have a variety here. So yeah, okay. So for my pink flowers right here, I'm gonna do a 3-layered flower with the 3 different sizes. The other one I did do 2 larger ones and then a middle and small piece. But for these ones, I'm not going to do that bottom one. I'm just going to do 3 flowers layered up. And then I'm going to have 2 of the smaller ones on the outer edge, and that I'm not going to use the larger ones. I'm just going to use the middle and the smallest size flower for that. So those are going to get put onto there, like so. So these are all going to be extra. And then I have my leaves. Okay, so now I'm going to do the 2 layered flowers, and they're going to look like this. And sorry if I was like, I don't know, if I was like way too low and my camera didn't catch me making those other flowers, but that's going to be sped up anyway, so it's the same as those. But that's what that 2 petal flower, or 2 layered flower is going to look like. And like I said, you guys, my favorite flower dye as of right now. She has great flower dyes though. However, this one, I just love the shape of it, so I do adore it. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this one as well. And you could put the glue on, you know, the flower that you're gonna put on top, or you could put it on the bottom one, whatever works for you. And I just use this little ball tool. Once the glue dries, it just comes right off. Gonna stick that on there. Alright, perfect. So now I have flowers right here. More than my other ones, but I thought it would be really fun to have it kind of swoop underneath. Like, how cute is that? Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with my greens and just see if I need to cut any more. Yeah, I don't know. Let me see. It looks like I don't have very many big ones left. Okay. Well, okay. That'll do. And then I do need to put my little rhinestones on, which I will do after I glue these down. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the center flower, which is the largest one. And I'm going to place that onto there. Okay, from the greens, I'm going to just add glue to the bottom of the little stem piece, and I'm going to glue this. Let's do this one at the bottom. Cute. Okay. So let me share with you guys kind of what it's looking like. How cute is that? Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and add my rhinestones. Again, I don't really like doing it like this, but that's how I did it for all the other ones, so whatever. Okay. Okay, so now I got all that done. I'm going to look through my clear stickers, and this already kind of has a word on there, so I'm going to look for like an image that maybe I could use, because that's what I did with this one. I just put some bumblebees on there. So I'm going to just look in here and see what I can use. Okay, and for this one, I saw these matching flowers, so I'm going to go ahead and add those into here as well. So that way there's some kind of clear sticker, because I used a cardstock sticker from the sticker book, and so I'm going to try to bring in a clear sticker. And do I want another one? I think that's good. Just the one. Okay, you guys. So that is it for my little tag video here. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me put together this tag. I love how it turned out. This is what it looks like, and it's a little surprise shaker. You can't even see the little shaker bits because they're all at the bottom, but they're there. And I didn't overdo it because, again, I didn't want to cover up, you know, anything that was done on the inside, like the sticker. So this is what it looks like with the flowers and them all layered up. But that's what it looks like, and this is what the dimension looks like. It's nothing crazy with even the foam. I mean, yeah, it is dimensional for the flowers, but it's still really cute. So this is the one that we made just now, or I made, and then the other ones that I did. So this was the first one I made. I was so pleased with the little corner piece, and then I just started going all crazy. So here's this one with the swan, and I just put the Life is Precious sticker. And I love that periwinkle color with the different pinks on there. Love how that one turned out. And the last one, this one's cute too, with the bumblebees, and it says love you. And I just did 2 and 2 with the leaves. But yeah, you guys, I hope this inspired you guys to make some of these tags. If you guys are interested in the dies that I used today, I will have those down below, as well as an affiliate link in case you guys do want to grab them. That affiliate link does support me and my channel by having me earn a small commission anytime that the link is anytime that the link is used. I do earn a small commission from that. So thank you to everyone that has used it. You guys do help me and my channel. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I hope you guys have a great day, whatever day it is that y'all are watching this, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.